Need to build an eye-catching website? In this step-by-step Squarespace tutorial, we'll show you all the tips and tricks you need to know to build a stunning Squarespace website, quickly and easily. Welcome to Website Tool Tester, where we review website builders all day, so you don't have to. We all know Squarespace, the website builder with the super sleek designs and templates. It even gets the thumbs up, or should we say gloves up, from cool Hollywood celebrities. Now, if you need a little help building your own Squarespace website, you've come to the right place. We'll take you through all the steps involved in launching a Squarespace website in just a few minutes. So let's get started. We're going to be building a portfolio site for Ellie, a graphic designer who wants to showcase her work and attract new clients. The first step will be to choose a template, so click on the link below the video to see all the different templates available. There are over 100 to choose from, and you can also browse by category. I'd recommend previewing and trying out a template before deciding on one, as it won't be possible to switch templates later. It's also a good idea to choose a template that uses similar colors, imagery, and fonts to the site you want to have, as layouts can easily be changed within Squarespace, but styling takes a bit more work to fine-tune. Next, you'll be asked to sign up for Squarespace, which you can do using a Google, Apple, or email account. You'll be able to start a 14-day trial for free without handing over any credit card details, giving you plenty of time to decide whether or not Squarespace is right for you. After providing your details, you'll be asked what you'd like to name your site. You can enter a name or skip this step and revisit it later. You can also choose to view or skip the next few screens, which give you a quick rundown on how to start editing your site. Now, here's the fun part. This is where you'll be making changes to your site, so let me take you through the different sections that you're seeing. This main section is the site preview, which lets you preview each of your site's pages. Right now, you're taking a look at your site's homepage. You can click and navigate to view other pages just as you would if you were viewing a live website. Clicking the Edit link on the top left takes you to the editor, letting you make changes to the text, images, and content of that page. The Home menu on the left takes care of site-wide changes. That includes design, navigation menu, SEO, and other back-end settings. It's also where you manage additional features such as your online store, member pages, and blog if you have them. The Assistant provides a handy intro video to Squarespace, as well as a checklist for editing your site. As we'll be covering them in this tutorial, you can close this window by clicking the X button on the bottom right. Before we start making changes, there are two things to keep in mind. Unfortunately, there is no autosave feature. You need to manually save changes after you've made them. This can be done by hovering over Done in the top left and choosing the Save option. There's also no Undo button, although you can undo text changes using your standard keyboard shortcuts. You can choose to discard changes, but this will undo all the changes made since your last save, which is why it's a good idea to save your work regularly. Let's start by editing the content of your site. We'll save design changes for a little later. First, let's edit the header by hovering over it and clicking the Edit button that appears. Any changes made here will automatically be applied to the header on every page of your site. Choose the Site Title and Logo option, where you can change the title we entered earlier or even upload your own logo. Once done, hit Back and choose Elements. Here, you'll be able to choose which elements you want to display in your main navigation by toggling on or off. We want to edit some of the social links, so click that option and remove any irrelevant links. In our case, we're going to get rid of the Instagram and Vimeo links. Let's update the Dribble link to point to Ellie's portfolio, so select the Dribble option, then update the URL. Click Save when done. That's our header updated. You'll notice that the footer has also been automatically updated with the social links we edited, so that's one less thing to worry about. Now let's start making changes to our homepage. We'd like to add a text introduction to the top of the page above the existing portfolio images, so hover over where you want to add the new section and click the Add Section button that appears. You'll then be able to choose from dozens of pre-built layouts, including headlines, galleries, text, and more. Let's select Text and choose one of the layouts to add it into our page. Don't like the section you've just added? Don't worry, just hover over it, then click the trash can icon to delete it. Otherwise, if you're happy to keep it, click on the text and make your edits as needed. Once done, remember to hit the Save button by hovering over Done. Let's move on to editing the gallery of portfolio images, which Squarespace calls projects. We want to replace these with images of Ellie's own work, so let's hover over the section and click Manage Projects. On the left, you'll see a list of the demo projects that come with the template. To delete a project, hover over it, click the ellipsis that appears, then choose Delete. To edit the project and replace it with your own content, this time choose Settings. Choose Remove Image, and replace it with one of your own. Squarespace templates work best when you use high-resolution images, so make sure you have the best version of your images to work with. Let's also change the title and the URL to make it relevant to your project. Click Save in the top left when done. Repeat with the remaining projects, and once done, make sure you're happy with how it all looks. I think our homepage is looking pretty on point, so let's move on to editing the individual projects. Each one of the images in your projects section leads to its own page where you can include more information about your project or display more images. To edit this page, simply click on the project on the left and then Edit in your site preview. Let's change the background image by hovering over the section, then clicking the pencil icon to edit. Select the background option and click Replace. Then let's change the existing text by clicking and typing in the text you want to enter. You can also add new sections or delete existing sections just as we've done previously. Once done, save your changes and repeat with the remaining project pages. Now that we're done with our homepage and project pages, let's move on to another page. Our template has a contact page included, which Ellie's potential clients will use to reach her. To edit that, click on Pages in the Home menu, choose Contact, and click Edit. If you don't have a contact page in your template, just click the plus icon, choose Page Layouts, and select from one of the contact options to insert a new page into your site. Otherwise, let's go back to editing the existing contact page. We want to replace the main image with one of Ellie, but also give it some design flair. Click on the image, select the pencil icon, and replace the image. Then select the Design tab and choose the Collage option. Click in the text area to edit. You can also change font sizes by highlighting the text and selecting a different text type, such as Heading 1 or 2. Let's make our edits to the text below the image. You can change text formatting by choosing from the options in this toolbar. Finally, let's replace this existing button with a new contact form. Delete it by selecting it, then clicking the trash icon. Add a new section as you've done previously, and choose from one of the form options. We're going to be choosing one that displays an image alongside it. First, let's change the image, something you'll know how to do pretty well by now. Next, let's make our changes to the text above the form. Again, you should be a pro at this. Now here's something we haven't done before. To make changes to the form fields, click on the form and select the pencil icon to edit. You can edit or remove existing fields or even add new ones. So let's add a new field for name and make it a required field. Next, you'll need to define where the form data will go. Click the Storage tab. You'll be able to choose to receive form submissions as email updates or for the data to go directly to a Google Drive spreadsheet, MailChimp, or any other email marketing tool. In our case, we'll just be choosing the email option, so we'll enter Ellie's email address in there and hit Apply. And there we have it, a professional-looking contact page ready to start receiving new business. Our site is looking great, but there's one important thing to take care of still: the styling. Squarespace's templates already look stunning, but if you want to inject a bit of your own personality into it, here's how you can do that. Hit the Home option in the left pane to navigate back to your Home menu. Then choose Design. You'll find a whole range of options for customizing your site: fonts, colors, animations, buttons, and more. Let's start by clicking on Fonts. Squarespace uses font packs, pairs of fonts that are matched to best fit with your template. You can change the font pack by clicking on the Switch option. Let's choose a different font pack and preview how it's going to look in the editor on the right. You'll see that all headings and text have automatically been updated with the new font pack. To make adjustments to your font pack, for example, if you want to change the fonts or adjust the height and spacing, you can hit Back and click on one of the Global Text Styles options. Below these, you'll also find the Assign Styles option, which will let you specify where each text style should be used on your site. Now let's move on to customizing your site's colors. You might want to do this if you want your business's branding reflected in your site's design, or if you simply prefer bold and bright to Squarespace's toned-down color schemes. Back in the Design menu, select Colors. Next, click on Edit above the color palette. You can select from one of Squarespace's existing color palettes, but you can also choose custom colors by clicking the arrow icon. To start applying these colors to your site, click the arrow next to Section Themes. You'll find a list of auto-generated color themes which you can apply to individual sections of your site. These will change background, text, link, and button colors. You can leave them as they are or customize them by hovering over a theme and clicking the pencil icon. In the Site Preview window on the right, you'll be able to see the color themes applied to each section of the page you're viewing. To change any of these, click Edit. Then hover over the section you want to update, selecting the pencil icon. In the pop-up window, navigate to the Colors tab and choose your preferred theme. Click Save when done, and repeat with any other pages you want to make changes to. We've ticked off the content and the design, so let's take care of a few final housekeeping items. First, let's make sure we have our pages arranged as we want them in the navigation menu. In the Home menu, click Pages. Then click and drag the pages to rearrange them in whatever order you like. You'll see changes reflected in the site preview on the right. Next, you can change any of the titles in the navigation menu by clicking the settings icon that appears next to it. Update the page title and navigation title, as well as the URL. Then hit Save. Now is a good opportunity to update your SEO settings for each page in case you'd like to target specific keywords on Google. Again, hit the settings icon next to the page you want to edit, then navigate to the SEO menu. Enter your SEO title and SEO description. Then hit Save. I'd recommend repeating this for each page on your site, including your portfolio pages. Next, let's make sure we've got your site settings correctly set up. Go back to Settings, then choose Language and Regions. Ensure you have the right time zone, region, and language selected. Click Save when done. Back in the Settings menu, select the Business Information option and enter all the relevant details. Depending on your template, some of these may automatically get inserted into your site. Again, hit Save when finished. Let's take one final look at our site, and also at the mobile version, which you can view by clicking on the mobile icon. Once you're happy with how everything looks, your site will be ready to publish, so let's go ahead and do that. This next step will require you to upgrade to a paid plan, so it's best to do this only if you've decided to keep using Squarespace beyond your trial period. Hit the Subscribe button at the bottom of your screen, then choose from one of Squarespace's 4 plans. You'll be able to choose between a monthly or annual subscription. If you need help selecting the best plan for you, check out our Squarespace pricing guide, which we've linked to below the video. Once you've completed the payment process, you can finally publish your site. In the Home menu, choose Settings and make sure your site availability is set to Public. Finally, make sure to link your site to a domain name. Go back to Settings, then choose Domains. You can choose to purchase a new domain through Squarespace or connect your site to an existing domain that you own. Once you've completed the relevant steps to set up your domain, Give yourself a little pat on the back. Your Squarespace site is live and ready to show off to the world. Thanks for watching our Squarespace tutorial. For more information about Squarespace and other website builders, please check out websitetooltester.com.